I get videos all the time, or questions all the time, about putting halters on horses for the first time. So a couple, don't knock that off of there. If you have a little bit of trouble with one, most of the time if you get them to where you can rub them, pat them, touch them all over with your stick or whatever, they're pretty easy. Here's a halter that I've modified just a little bit. This little piece of string right here, I got it tied into that halter right there. And this keeps the halter away from their face while you're getting it around their neck. This becomes a longer part of the top of the halter, and that works a lot like this. See how I can hold this halter here? Now I can pet this thing if she'll let me, or if he'll let me. I'm going to pat it. There we go. Then I'll get my arm around here and I'll grab this string. Now I've got the string around there and the halter didn't come up and bang him in the head. Now I'll pull this string, take it out here. Put it in my pocket. And this is after you've played with them some and they're getting quieter. Now we'll just slip that over his head and tie it. Simple. Easy breezy. Just like that. This next halter that I've modified, that I use sometimes, a little bit different. And I got a catch halter that I've modified, and all I use it is for catching. After we've caught them 4 or 5 times, we don't use it much to lead them around with. Anyway, that's one thought. Make that tail a little longer so you can reach around them and grab the tail and not bang them with the halter. This halter here is quite a little bit different. Well, not quite a bit, but some of these horses are not going to let you reach over their neck. This is a halter. This is a halter. It's got a knot right here, so it stays hooked. Most of the time it stays hooked. And and it's horse size. It's big. And I'll show you why it's big when I go to put this on this thing. I tied a ring knot right here. And this ring knot will slide up here like that. I don't know if you've seen it. There. Because the bigger halter will pull off over their head. So what I did was I just put a ring knot on it, and I can shorten that up as much as I want to shorten it up. Just like that. Now let's see if the Yakima horse will let me do this. I'm gonna come up here and pet him. And I'll pet him. His hypocrisy only goes so far. He's not mean, but he's touchy enough. And we're working with him to get him to where he doesn't care about a lot of things. Here's my stick and string. I'm going to take this and I'm going to drop this stick and this string. I'll drop the string over his butt, just like that. Now, we played with him a lot. He's just touchy. I'll reach up here and I'll grab the string. Now I'll take this halter and I'll start rubbing his face, just like that. And some of them are not going to let you put their arm around their neck. Not in the beginning. And we just rub right here. We catch one ear, we rub right here. We catch the other ear. Now that knot made it so that we didn't have to. This is a little bit like putting on the bridle. Now we'll put this over his head like this, and we'll tighten this up, put that knot up under his throat, tie this off. Now, since this is a big horse halter, there was lots and lots of room to do this on his head with the halter rope. Now I'll take my ring knot and I'll slide it up, and now it's tight here and it won't pull off. See if I can get him to take a step to me. There it is. So you can see it a little better. This ring knot adjusts this right here. This will pull off over his head. If I slide that ring knot up, now it won't. Simple. That's just a couple of modified halters that I use for the ones that are a little bit tougher to catch. And they seem to work real well. Then I'll never take this off. I'll leave it hooked in this knot. I'll pull that off over his head. Now I'll just hold him here so I can pet him and take this off like a bridle. He doesn't like being a model today. I'm petting him on the pole. They got to be petted on the pole anyway. I'm going up the ears, over. Well, he got a little worried. We'll go back and pet him. There. Hey. Hey. There you go, big boy. And then take that off his ear. There we go. It's just a couple ideas. Hope it helps.